Hello, my lovely people. I am on the driving seat today. Before when we travel like this, hubby is the one driving, and I'm be sitting and recording my video. But now I'm the one driving, and reluctantly, he's recording. So we are on our way to visit my cousin in a home. So it's one of our pastoral or what you can visit, whatever kind of visit you call it. So from time to time, if there are still people that you need your attention or need your care, that you can go and visit, and that is what we are doing today. So I'll not be looking at you for obvious reasons because I'm driving, but you can hear me. So we are heading there to go and see him. But I just want us to talk about something regarding social media, and I had this in mind to talk about. And then when we entered the car, I was listening to Premier Radio. The discussion they were having there was part of what I actually want to talk about. So the first thing I want to talk about is the exposure of our children and the way some parents behave with their children on social media. I was watching a shot of a couple with that child will not be more than 3 years, girl, and the mom was just lying down, sort of exposing herself, and the girl ran to her, saw that she was exposed herself, and then she ran back. I thought she was running back to go and get something to cover her up or something. She went and got a big cane, a stick, and flogged her twice, and she jumped up. I mean, it was all staged. You can tell it's all staged. But what I'm saying is, what is that teaching that young girl? And then the girl now went into the room and saw her dad lying there on a mattress without a bed sheet. She now ran out again, got the same cane and flogged the dad twice, and the dad jumped up. And when she flogged the mom, he said, "You dirty girl," or naughty girl, something like that. And when she went to the dad and flogged him for not lying on a bed sheet, she said, "You dirty boy." And I'm thinking, and people were commenting on that video saying, "Oh, clever girl, oh, teaching her parents," and all the rest of it. I'm like, which bit of this do people not understand? Teaching her parents what? This is not right, because that girl will grow up tomorrow to think that it's normal, because these children, they learn a lot from us parents. What you do, what you show them is what they're going to grow up with. So that was not funny to me at all. But that video had that shorts had many millions of views, about 6 million or so. So it's all about views and about these things in social media. We have to be very, very careful about what we do and what we do around our children. And that brings me to some parents as well, who will be recording videos. Their young children will be around, listening to them, and they'll be using such horrible words. They'll be saying things that are very inappropriate, and you don't know that these children are listening. Tomorrow, when they start talking like that, what do you do? So parents must know that children of nowadays, they are very clever, and it's not, they are not being helped by these gadgets that the parents are giving them at very young age. What is a child of 1 or 2 or even 3 doing with one of these gadgets? But it's happening now because parents are doing this maybe to keep them quiet so they can do other things that they want to do. So when I saw that, I thought, no, I need to come out here and say something about it, because some people condemned it on the comment section. Some people were like, this is disgusting, oh, this is inappropriate, this is not acceptable. But again, lots of people were like commending the girl, go on girl, you're a lovely baby, this and that, teaching your parents. And I'm like, no, we have to be careful what we do, so that because by the time these children grow up to a certain age, you cannot tell them to stop, because this is what you allowed. Whatever you allow in your children's life from the young age, they grow up with like that, and it will be difficult for them to change. That's the thing. It will be difficult for them to change. So that's one of the things. I think another things, happening on social media. Let us be careful, because social media does not lie. Even if you decide to delete that video or to private it, some people may have copied it for their own use, and that your child may grow up one day and see that video somewhere. Another thing is the fact that I was reading somewhere where a child grew up to become a teenager and then saw her videos as a baby that her mother recorded, and she was like mad. The mother obviously recorded that thinking, oh, it's for to build a memory for my child. But when she grew up, she was not happy to see that she was on social media. She was like, you did not get my consent for doing this. I don't want this, I don't like this, and stuff like that. So again, your children, when they are babies, obviously they don't know what you're doing. You use them as content, and because that's what you want to do. However, make sure that the children are comfortable and happy for you to be involving them in your videos, because some of them grow up and they don't like it. And also mind what you video and what you record. As I'm talking, let me just show you the road a bit. Where we are going from our house, driving, is just over an hour and a half. We left on time because I made some food, and I want my cousin, I want to give him the food because where he is, they don't make our typical Nigerian food. So I made some food for him. I want us to get there by lunchtime so that he can have that for his lunch. So that's why we left the time we left. And then, because it's only an hour and a half, I say only, I don't like driving, but an hour and a half is not too bad. So we are still on our way. Years ago, that was in Scotland, actually. This child raised in Scotland. And in Scotland, they call something that is small. I've told you that before. Something that is small, they call it wee. A wee boy, a wee girl, a wee lassie, a wee laddie. So this boy, each time he behaves badly, the mother always says, oh, you're a wee bugger. You're a wee bugger. So when he went to the school and he was not behaving well, and the teacher was trying to correct him and stuff like that, and the teacher kept saying to him, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And he kept saying, because I'm a wee bugger. Because I'm a wee bugger. Again, this is what he learned from home. Maybe he doesn't even understand what that meant, but that's what is in his head, that once he's not behaving well, that was what he was labeled. So because of that, he went to school and was behaving like that, and they asked him why, and he said what he said. You see what I mean? So children internalize things, they take things literally from us. So it's very important that we watch what we say and how we behave. And that also brings me to something else, how we dress. Some mothers, when you talk about children of these days or this generation dressing half naked, people you just stand in front of your mirror, you dress up, half of your boobs are hanging out, your dress is so short, your tummy is showing, everywhere is showing. And then you see some parents dressing like that, and that makes you wonder, what's happening? What has happened to modest dressing? All this hanging your bits out there, it does not attract any man. That attracts means that man is just wants to have you and dump you. Not that the man wants to do anything with you, because if any man really is interested in you, he will not like you to be showing your bits and pieces out there. So all this kind of dressing, especially with the boobs, the size of your bra, you go there and you buy, I don't know what's going on, and half of it will be hanging out there. It does not look nice. If you think that's fashion, I don't know the kind of fashion, or call me old fashioned, let me be old fashioned for that kind of behavior. And people dress like that to go to church, people dress like that to be in the choir singing, and people who cannot hold themselves, the men will be distracted. Even their pastors will be distracted by the way they dress. Please, modest dressing must be encouraged, and we have to start it. The parents start it, and then you can teach your children. Because if you're not dressing properly, what moral right do you have to be talking to your child about how they dress? because they will turn around and tell you, I learned that kind of dressing from you, mom. You know, so and then some boys will be hanging their boxer, their trousers will be hanging down their thighs. You'll be seeing their boxers as they are walking. They're walking like people with poo in their bum, hanging out, things hanging everywhere. I don't know what kind of behavior that is. So please, these are things I just want to talk about as I'm driving. I'm going to now get on where to me. You sit here. You sit here. Eh? Okay. So yeah, I just want you to see my face as I'm concluding this video. So my dear, all this kind of dressing does not help anyone. And the last thing I want to say before I stop this video is that that's another thing that we were talking about in Premier Radio as we are driving, when we are listening. He said about forgiveness, that one man is actually suffering because of unforgiving spirit. The illness he's suffering from is because of the type of spirit he's had all years. He never has it in his heart to forgive anyone. Why would we not forgive anyone? God forgives us all our sins. So we must have a forgiving spirit. If not, you are the one that will be suffering, not the other person that you think offended you. Not the other person you think that offended you. You are the one that will be suffering. So my lovely people, I think this video has been all over the place, but yes, it's not planned. I just want to bring out 1st of August message, and all these are the things that just came to mind. So take it like that, and I hope you have enjoyed coming along this journey with us. I'm going to stop the video here while I continue driving and while we continue the journey. Thank you so much, everyone. Remember, it's 1st of August. Thank God for making it possible for you and your family to be here. And God bless you all. Goodbye.